A love reading for you. All right, let's see. July 16th through the 23rd. All right, you have forgiveness. Okay, so I'm getting this week, all is forgiven. All right, somebody wants to forgive you. You're going to, it's going to be a truce when it comes to your love life. Okay, I forgive myself. I am forgiving. Yeah, so I'm getting if you were at odds with someone, that's going to be over this week. They forgive you, you forgive them. So I feel like you're coming back together with someone. All right, yeah, I'm hearing two peas in a pod. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to become friends with somebody again. You're going to get back together with someone. I feel like this is the equivalent of the reconciliation card and a lot of these bundles. Okay, this could be reconciliation, but I feel like somebody's going to get over something. If somebody did something to hurt you, you're going to get over that. If you did something to hurt somebody else, they're going to get over that. Okay, yeah. So somebody's going to forgive you for something. All right, no hard feelings. All right, let's be friends again. Let's get back together. Let's try this one more time. All right, let's see. Yeah, there's going to be a reconciliation between you and a Cancerian. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're getting back together with a Cancer. Yeah, I'm getting the situation is going to be completely different this time. Somebody is completely brand new. I feel like too, you met somebody by chance and you guys kind of lost touch. This could have, maybe you guys lost touch maybe several months ago, several years ago, but you're getting back together with this person. Okay, I'm getting the stars are aligned for you to get back together with someone. I feel like too, this could be a this could be a third or fourth date that you're going on with somebody. Or this could be the third or fourth time that you guys are getting back together. This person will always come back into your life, or it's almost like somebody's a part of your overall destiny. Yeah, something's coming back from the dead. You're going to give somebody a second chance, or someone's going to give you a second chance. Someone's going to reach out to you, call you, send you an email, text message. Somebody wants to say hello, how are you? I've missed you. How are things? Yeah, you're getting back together with them. There's going to be a reconnection, all right? I feel like too, if you guys, like I said, if you did something to hurt them, they're going to forgive you for it. I feel like those things are going to be hashed out, all right? Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on. The situation can finally move forward. I feel like too, if a situation was challenging, if it was difficult to be with this person, I feel like too, somebody is relocating to your neighborhood or to your state. They're moving toward you. I feel like too, somebody is literally coming to see you, or you could be traveling with this person. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're going away with them. I'm hearing like, let's run away together, or let's be together. Let's do something fun together. So I'm getting like a road trip, or you're traveling with them, or you guys are just riding around together, like maybe just enjoying the scenery, enjoying the town. All right, taking a lot of car rides or whatever. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is, okay, so someone's going to apologize, or somebody wants to make it right. Somebody wants to cheer you up. They want to make it all better. Yeah, somebody wants your forgiveness. Someone's like, do you forgive me? I forgive you. I'm sorry. Can we be friends again? Can we work it out? Can I take you out? You want to go here with me? Go there with me? It could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. All right. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody wants to have a serious conversation with you. I feel like somebody wants to be friends again. Somebody wants to start over. They want to start a new friendship. Could be a Libra or any other air sign, but I feel like the center of your reading is being friends. The Queen of Swords, talking about it, communication, a lot of communication. The Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody feels indifferent. I feel like too, somebody finally sees your side of the story. Somebody sees the error in their ways. Somebody sees how they've treated you. Okay, the Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody wants to move on. Somebody wants to move forward in the connection. Can we move on? Can we let the past go? Can you forgive me? I forgive you. Okay, yeah. The situation is moving forward. All right. So now somebody sees both sides. They see your side and they see your side of the situation. They also see theirs. Now somebody can be a better partner, a better friend. I feel like too, you are seeing both sides as well. You feel indifferent about this. Whatever somebody wants, you're willing to give them. They like, man, I'm good. It's cool. Let's just forget about it. Let's just leave the past where it is. Like, you're good. We're good. Everything is good. You're good with me. All right, yeah, the Sun card. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting the rest of the summer. You're going to spend the rest of the summer with them, or your summer is about to get brighter. Okay, somebody's coming back into your life. All right, yeah. Definitely getting it's an air sign, a lot of air energy, the Nine of Wands. Okay, what's coming in is you're irritated, you're annoyed. Okay, what's leaving? The Six of, okay, no more pride. All right, so you're letting go of your pride. Okay, so why are you mad? Okay, the World card. All right, so I feel like they're mad. I feel like somebody wants to get back together with you in a romantic relationship, but you want to be friends. You're willing to forgive them, but you're not willing to forget. You don't want to be romantically involved. You just want to have a friendly relationship with them. They don't like that, okay? They want something more. They want something sexual, or they want something romantic with you, so they're mad. All right, I feel like somebody's mad because you're actually over it. So I feel like somebody is saying they forgive you, but they actually don't. You forgive them, but they're still mad about it. They're still holding, they still have animosity towards you. But it seems like somebody has moved on, but they're actually, I feel like somebody's trying to use you, or somebody's still mad. What's the Nine of Wands? Or somebody does not want to take it slow. I feel like somebody is hoping that you guys can have sex, or you guys can have a romantic relationship. I feel like that's not what you want. You just want to be platonic. Yeah, they don't like that shit. What's the Nine of Wands? So now somebody is angry because you forgive them, but you don't want to be with them, or you don't want to be romantic. It's justice though. Yeah, it could be a Libra. Because somebody feels like you are their balance, but I feel like you are okay with somebody dating a new person. You're okay that somebody moved on. You're moving on. You just don't want any bad blood. I feel like somebody's like, no, but I want to be with you. I want to date you. I want us to have a sexual relationship. I want to be friends with benefits. You're like, nah, I don't want that. We're not going to be that. We're going to be friends, and that's it. Yeah. So they want somebody is saying sorry to you, expecting everything to go back the way it was, and it's not going to. What's the Nine of Wands and the Justice? Yeah, I feel like you want to maintain your freedom. You want to be free to date who you want to date. I feel like too, you could be relocating, like somebody is moving. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you don't want a romantic connection with them. I feel like too, you don't really want to talk to them that much. Like, yeah, I forgive you, but we don't have to talk every day, or it doesn't have to be, you know, we're just friends. Yeah, so something is starting from the bottom. So I feel like somebody's going to get mad and cut you off because somebody is saying sorry, expecting you to yield, or expecting you guys to be together, expecting you guys to have sex. You're like, no, we're not. We're not going to be together. We're not going to sleep together. This is not a romantic connection. We are friends. We're buddies. That's it. Okay. Yeah, they may get mad and cut you off because that's not what they were expecting. Yeah, the Five of Cups. They're disappointed. Now somebody regrets saying sorry. They regret asking you for forgiveness because I feel like somebody was doing it for self-interest. They were doing it for their own, they thought that the situation was going to benefit them more. The Star card, yeah. But you have healed. You have moved on. I feel like they have not truly moved on. They're still watching you, stalking you, checking up on you, seeing what you're doing. Yeah, so I feel like now like the tables are going to turn. Now somebody's putting in extra work for you. You don't want that anymore. You just want everything to be peaceful. You want everything to be cordial. What's the Six of Wands? Yeah, so somebody's expecting you to come back in and give them all your attention, all your time, all your energy. They're expecting a sexual connection. They're expecting it to be the way that it was, and it's not. You're like, no, you're not. That's not how you feel anymore. It's not going to be like that. You want a friendship, and that's all you want, just period. Now you may tell somebody this in so many ways, like, I just want to be friends. Like, I don't see you as anything else but a friend. Yeah, the tables are going to turn. Now somebody's putting that energy into you. Somebody's giving you lots of attention and compliments. Someone's trying to butter you up. Like, somebody wants things to go back to the way that they were, and they just can't. It's not the same for you. I feel like too much time has gone by. You don't feel the same way. You've changed. Okay, what's the Wheel of Fortune? I'm getting before you would just take them back and everything would just go back. Everything would just be smooth. But this time, there's been too much time. And like, the separation has been too long, or you've changed. Things have changed. The planetary bodies have moved. The energy's different. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Ace of Swords and the Temperance card. You still get along with them. You guys are still compatible. All right, they're still attracted to you, but I feel like for you, it's, see, yeah, your feelings have changed. You don't feel the same way. I feel like what you find to be attractive, you're not attracted to them anymore sexually, or what you find to be attractive has changed. You're attracted to something else. Yeah, you've had a change of heart completely. Or that the separation like really changed you. Like, you just don't feel the same way. You're not acting the same. You're not behaving the same. You're not communicating the same. You don't get excited like you used to get. It's just not the same for you. But you do forgive them. I mean, there's no hard feelings. You're like, man, we still cool. Like, I'm still your friend. I'm still your bud or whatever. But as far like, this is like a whole bunch of swords. What's the Two of Swords? Yeah, you feel no ways. You feel completely indifferent. You don't care if somebody never calls you again. If they do call you, great. If they don't, great. I wish you the best. Or what's the Two of Swords? So you're finding you're starting to feel balanced in your life again. I feel like you're starting to be okay with being by yourself, or you're comfortable being single. You've gotten comfortable being alone. What's the Two of Swords? And now you don't need them anymore. You don't need to have sex, or you don't need a romantic connection to feel whole or to feel balanced. I feel like they still need you though. Yeah, the Three of Cups, I mean, it is a reconciliation. You're happy. The Five of Swords, okay, but I feel like somebody is still spiteful. They're still mean. Somebody is still jealous. Somebody is still mad. Yeah, because I feel like somebody's mad because they're still sexually attracted to you, and you don't feel the same. You're not reciprocating it. Somebody's still trying to make you jealous. Somebody's still very indirect. Yeah, so somebody's still very indecisive. They haven't really changed, but you have. That's the difference. You've changed. They didn't. Yeah, the Death card just keeps coming out. Is this for Scorpio? It's for Taurus. Yeah. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, your feelings, your emotions, something has changed in you. All right, somebody else, they're the same person. What's the Queen of Swords? So they don't understand why you don't feel the same way, or they don't understand why you're not jealous, or they don't understand why you're behaving this way, or why you're acting different. You're like, man, time has went by. I've shifted. What's the Queen of Swords? Yeah, you've lost interest. I feel like too, you don't check your messages. Like when somebody messages you, when somebody sends you a message, you're not eager to reply. You're not eager to get back. You kind of wait all day, or you wait until you're bored. You just don't get, somebody no longer excites you. Yeah, you don't care one way or the other. All right, what's the Six of Swords? What's the Queen of Swords? I feel like too, somebody's like rubbing in your face like, yeah, I moved on, or you're like, okay, I'm really happy for you. Good for you. It doesn't bother you anymore. What's the Queen of Swords? I feel like too, somebody could be asking you for your contact information. Can I have your number? You're like, no, let's just keep emailing, or let's just keep, you know, using IG or Facebook. I don't want to give you my number. Yeah, so like somebody's trying to, I feel like you don't really want to connect. What's the Queen of Swords? The Tower, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're just acting like really distant. Like usually you wouldn't do that, or usually you would want to spend more time, or you would be more talkative. You're not doing that anymore. Yeah, it's just not there anymore. The feelings, the excitement is gone. I feel like too, like you're over somebody's mind games. Like somebody always does this. It's always a mind game. It's always a trick. It's always a scam. It's always like some type of jealous energy or competition. You're just done with that. You're like, man, I don't even care. If you've moved on, I'm happy for you. I don't want to talk. I really don't want to get into it like that or whatever. What is this? I feel like too, you have moved on. Like you're with somebody else, or your attention is elsewhere. What's the Six of Swords? Yeah, maybe you moved on with a Pisces. Okay, yeah, you're moved on with a Capricorn. Yeah. So you have feelings for somebody else. You've been talking to I feel like you're going to start talking to somebody else online, or you have been talking to somebody else. You're starting to develop feelings for that person. I'm getting it's a Pisces or a Capricorn. Could be a combination of both. Like these are their placements. So your interests you have interest in this Capricorn. So that's where that's where your attention is going. I feel like too, somebody kind of shows up out of nowhere. Like you're not expecting them to make up with you or to forgive you. You weren't expecting this, but I feel like you weren't expecting it, and you're okay if it doesn't happen, or you were okay with like you moved on or something like that. What's this? Can I get more? Yeah, it's been too much time has passed. Like somebody left you hanging. I feel like too, you see somebody's true colors. You see somebody truly for who they are. The illusion is gone. Like if you had somebody on a pedestal, that is gone. It's like you see a situation for what it is truly, and it completely changed your feelings about something. I feel like you're going to leave somebody hanging, or just like leave somebody on read, or just make somebody wait. You have no desire to get back to them as soon as you can. It's just like, well, whatever. I'll get back to you when I get back to you or something. All right. I mean, you're still going to be sweet and nice, though. You're not going to be mean or anything like that. But you're not going to play into the game anymore. You're just like, you know, we'll talk when we talk type of energy. But there is going to be forgiveness, though. I feel like, too, you could actually be with a Capricorn on the road, traveling, and somebody just pops back up in your life. You're like, wow, I wasn't expecting you. All right. But I feel like you are in a relationship and somebody like pops up, somebody reconciles with you while you're kind of with another person, or while you're talking to somebody else, somebody just kind of pops up. All right. You have forgiving and learning. Yeah, that card that's coming out twice. Yeah, I'm getting like you forgive someone, but you're not going to forget. Like you know who somebody is and how they truly are, and that's what you're working off of now. You're not confused about who somebody is or what somebody wants. Yeah, you forgive them, but you have learned from your mistakes. Therefore, you're moving on, or you're going to behave differently this time. All right. I feel like somebody betrayed your trust. Like somebody you found out that somebody's a liar, they're a cheater, they're a backstabber, and that's just who they are. I feel like you know what, man, you a liar, you a cheater, you a thief, or whatever. It's cool. That's just who you are. So you're never going to change, or it is what it is. All right, yeah. or maybe you're like, maybe somebody's hateful, or they play mind games. It's just who they are. So you've learned that you can forgive them, but you can now you can move on, and now you can behave accordingly. You can deal with somebody in real life, in real time. All right. All right, you have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. Yeah. And then you have seduction. I feel like you do miss that. You do miss, like, maybe you miss the illusions. Maybe you miss when you didn't know somebody so well. Maybe you wish you didn't know somebody so well. You kind of miss not knowing someone. But I feel like somebody showed their colors, maybe even by mistake, and now it's kind of hard for you to see someone how you used to see them. But I feel like the passion is here. There's somebody else here. Okay, whoever you are forgiving and learning, I feel like they're kind of interrupting a situation where you're trying to get to know somebody new. So it'll make sense. It'll make sense as the week progresses. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.